What if Russia took all of Ukraine? If Russia conquered all of Ukraine, Europe and the world would look very different. Here's what could happen next. What if Russia took all of Ukraine? This scenario would not just redraw maps, it could change the entire balance of power in Europe. First, Ukraine itself. A full Russian takeover would mean the end of Ukrainian independence. Its 40 million citizens would face political repression, forced assimilation, and a military occupation. Many Ukrainians would likely flee to Europe, creating one of the largest refugee crises in modern history. Second, Russia's power in Europe. Ukraine is the second largest country in Europe. If Moscow controlled it, Russia's borders would push directly up against Poland, Slovakia, Hungary, and Romania, all NATO members. That means Russia would suddenly share hundreds of miles of new front lines with the alliance, raising the risk of direct clashes. Third, energy and resources. Ukraine has massive farmland, vital pipelines, and key mineral deposits, including lithium, crucial for batteries and green technology. If Russia gained control, it would strengthen its grip on Europe's food and energy supply chains, giving Moscow huge leverage over the EU. Fourth, NATO's response. If Russia succeeded in Ukraine, Eastern European countries would panic. NATO would pour troops and weapons into Poland and the Baltics. Military spending across Europe would skyrocket. The alliance might even place permanent bases near Russia's new borders, fueling a dangerous arms race. Fifth, the global impact. The US and EU would almost certainly impose even harsher sanctions, isolating Russia from the global economy. But Moscow would turn deeper to China, Iran, and other allies, splitting the world into two rival economic blocs. Trade, travel, and technology could be reshaped for decades. And finally, the future of war. If Russia took all of Ukraine and faced little resistance, other countries might feel emboldened. China could see it as a green light to move on Taiwan. Smaller nations worldwide might fear that international law no longer protects them. So what if Russia took all of Ukraine? It would mark the beginning of a new Cold War, only this time, much hotter. The security of Europe, the stability of global markets, and even the rules of the modern world order would all be at stake.